So the press conference happened, the weigh-ins happened, and I'm late on this, but just combined it all into one. Yeah, it was actually really good. Way better than any single press conference this year easily. They all were terrible up until this one, I'd say. Even though only one fight actually had drama, but I don't really want drama in every fight. I don't care about that. I just want a good fight and some banner. And Ursag was wholesome, so that's all he's ever going to be at the press conference. But Adesanya and Rodriguez went at it a lot. It was hard to watch. Izzy was crying. He was making it about, actually he didn't make it about race that much, but you could tell he was just so mad this white African is toying with him, getting him emotional over servants. I think the servant thing is what actually triggered him to cry, which, funny enough, like why? Like, you didn't lie about that, but you lied about growing up hard. You had servants. It's just a fact. You don't need to have a crazy anime backstory, Izzy. Especially him saying the favelas can relate to him. That is insane. Never say something like that again, Izzy. But yeah, other than that, nothing really else happened. It was just that, and Gamrot getting asked, I think he got asked 4 questions. Why are you asking Gamrot questions? He's an orc. He doesn't have a brain. He just ignored every question he was asked and just said, "Doesn't matter, brother. I'm going to kill him tonight." Like, bro, you're not an exciting fighter. You have to be good on the mic. You're not good on either. It's so bad. He's a good fighter. I'm not saying he's bad. He's actually really good, which is the annoying part because it's so unfun to watch. He just gets rocked and then shoots for their legs and then controls them on the ground. He's not a good submission artist, but I could see him submitting Dan. He could. But I think Dan, he's a good underdog. I did pick Gamrot, but he's a good underdog. And yeah, I don't mean anything personal, Gamrot fans. I just don't like his fight style. I'm sorry. Like, I like grapplers. I like Islam. He's one of my favorite fighters, but that kind of grappling is not Gamrot grappling. So, yeah, that was, and then, Dan Hooker's just smiling like the psychopath he is. I don't know what's wrong with that guy. I do love him, though. Dan's cool. But I don't understand how him and Adesanya train together. Like, he's so much smaller than Adesanya, and they just beat the fuck out of each other. It's crazy. That guy's gonna have bad CT, worse than Tony. And yeah, back on Rodriguez and Izzy. Like, there's no way of looking at this other than Rodriguez broke that man. He broke him with words, and then now he's gonna break him in the fight too. I hope. Oh my God, please God. Like, we can't have Izzy as champ just to lose it to Sean again. Like, this is 185 is the goofy goober fest. It's so embarrassing. I hate this division. I always thought it was one of the worst divisions, even with Izzy at the top. Like, Marvin Vittori got 2 fights against him when he got schooled in the first one. Don't care if he took his back. And yeah, people you got your back taken by Marvin Vittori. You can get your back taken by Rodriguez. And I'm seeing so many people saying Izzy's going to make this look easy. Izzy, it's not even a fair fight. Izzy's going to dominate him. It's just not true. Like, you're going to see. And yeah, the best moment was definitely Rodriguez calling him out for the dog. He said something about being an underdog to a reporter, and yeah, you saw it. I don't need to say it again, but it was funny. He definitely watched the Guru video. And the weigh-ins, I'm kind of nervous for Rodriguez. I'm not gonna lie, even more now, because he looked more drained than normal, and Izzy looked better than normal. What the fuck is going on? How has this happened? Because Izzy looked really bad against Sean. I remember that interview clip went pretty viral of him just looking terrible. But he looks really good. And he's back on cycle, whatever. Grew a boob. But Rodriguez looked bad. He looked drained, and that could be a problem. So let's pray for him tonight. Please. But yeah, that's it. I just wanted to talk about it because it was funny, and I wanted to laugh it out of Adesanya. See you guys in the next one.